is your daily horoscope and energy reading for the 24th. We're still experiencing incredibly turbulent energy. I want to talk to you about how the Sun and Mars are both conjunct today, and they're both sitting in Cancer. Now, I have talked to you before that energy can be manipulated at high and low vibrations. It's all how you see energy. Mars moving into Cancer today is a difficult energy, I must say, because it's debilitated. Mars is debilitated when it gets into Cancer. Debilitation means that it's just at its weakest point in vibration for that particular power of that planet. So you're taking this warrior energy, right? This guy who storms the hill, he runs in burning buildings. You know what? He goes in and he's part of the drug task force, and he goes in there and he solves crimes. And then you want him to go in the kitchen and with you and bake? That's what you want from Mars energy? That's what the energy is going to be like. And whether you want him in the kitchen or not, you have a feminine sign. It is the most feminine sign in the zodiac. Oh, I think next to Venus. I think Venus is pretty feminine. Even the men are pretty feminine in Venus, but the Sun is mother. It's all about nurturing. It is the core of feminine energy. And you're asking this extremely masculine, dominant, all kind of man, testosterone, to go put on an apron right now. Now, that's a stereotype because lots of men really love to cook, but I want you to get the general picture of what I'm saying. Maybe think back in the 1950s when men went to work and provided for their households and the women were the ones in the kitchen. Probably think then, because nowadays the rules are essentially completely different and they don't really apply in this situation. But either here nor there, you're getting my drift. So they're working conjunct today, and they are quincunxing Saturn. Now, Saturn is testy. It's testing your ability to endure. Endure without a primary strength, without a masculine force to back you up. You are tapping into all of your feminine energy, whether you are male, whether you are female, whether you are primarily have most of your planets in male. Even if you're female, you still have a masculine energy in there that dominates your chart. And so in this situation, I really want you to pay attention to the fact that this is a hardcore aspect, which is very difficult. I mean, even females really, or feminine energy, really likes the dominance of a male to rely on, to guide them, to get them through these critical times in their life. So it doesn't seem like it's in your best interest to be paired up like this. But let me tell you something that you don't know. In order for Mars to really deal with this situation, because it doesn't really like Cancer energy, when this energy is sitting in Cancer, it actually is probably the best placement for this turbulent time. Even though you would love the warrior behind you, pushing you through, storming the hill, taking care of all this energy, telling Saturn what for, right? You need like energy to understand like energy. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody who is not like-minded, who is a complete opposite from you, and tried to get them to understand your point of view? Well, you can't. You guys argue. You guys have way different outlooks on life. And in general, there's no real bond there. When you have energy like this, you have this masculine energy understanding feminine energy. Now, I'm not saying it's embracing it. I'm just saying that it knows how to fight in a feminine energy. So I don't think this is too bad. Like, originally when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's all debilitated and it's a stressful energy. But I really think like energy can really support like energy. It doesn't matter if it has a twist of feminine and male energy. I mean, Mars is debilitated. It's not up to its old gusto. It doesn't have the drive that it used to. Okay, I'll give you that. But for the most part, I think that this is fabulous energy. Now, you have Jupiter and Venus both conjunct, both trining Uranus. So I think that you definitely get to expect the unexpected. You get some support maybe in love, creative endeavors, in some money venture. There's good energy, definitely counterbalancing the bad energy. It's not so bad as it was the last few days. We're starting to see the energy pick back up speed and go into a higher vibration. So we went through a few days of low vibration. Now we're at, where the when a planet comes out of retrograde, it takes a couple of days for it to speed up. You're kind of in that energy right now. You're kind of in that energy where it's taking a couple days for all of this energy to speed up and to get back to normal. That's where you're at today. Now, your moon in Libra is still in quincunx with Neptune, so I'm thinking that this is more about just coping methods, how you're coping through this. Now, understand that Libra energy really wants you to experience pleasure, and then you have Venus over here and Jupiter in conjunct, so it really wants to take off, but there's some lessons to be learned in today. So Libra energy in the moon is held back. It's restricted by Neptune, and it's asked, hey guys, I know that you want to experience this great and benefic day, but you know what? You need to be realistic. It needs to be on point, and you need to really think about your day. You may experience a wonderful conversation with an air sign or with somebody that has an airy presence or somebody that is lighthearted, children energy, a child energy, sibling energy that may lighten all this up and give you a different perspective on all of these energies. And I encourage you, because you're going to start to pull some positive energy out of talking with others that are in your same circle or that understand what you're going through. You want to be in like energy. Like attracts like in this situation. I know opposites usually attract, but like energy is going to get you through these energies. Really restore your perspective and really possibly tweak you in the way that Saturn is hoping that you get tweaked enough to enjoy its lesson. I hope that you enjoyed your daily horoscope and energy reading, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.